Here we go. Here's the lineup for 3-on-3, the consequences of rowdy parents, a YouTube crackdown, and a perfect 10. A big 3-on-3 Donovan Live welcome, Chris Ty, to Kierra Cotton from WKYC Digital joining us on the
Kierra.
show. Thank you very much. All right, that's it. Here we go. First up, we all know those overenthusiastic, even disruptive parents at high school games. Now, in a joint letter from the National and Ohio High School Athletic Association, leaders are telling parents, hey, tone it down, cut it out. The increasingly aggressive and abusive parents in the stands are actually contributing to a shortage of referees. They're saying, hey, listen, I'm not going to put up with this, okay? What do you think? You were a cheerleader, right, in high school, okay?
Yes, it's definitely distracting.
Yeah, did it throw you off your game a little bit?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And cheerleading is serious, so it was definitely a distraction.
I was just reading this study that said 75% of refs quit because of adult behavior, not the kids on the court or on the field.
Yeah.
That's the reason they leave. And the other thing, I just looked this up. I wondered, how much do referees make? And I looked up this grid. This is kind of interesting. A state football ref makes $190 a game. A baseball and basketball ref make $145 and $190 on a state championship game.
Well, I remember a long, long time ago, I was a Little League baseball umpire, and I got $5 for doing the bases and 10 for doing the plate. But I remember one time I made a call out on the bases, and the parents came after me, and I called somebody out, and they came after me, and I went, all right, safe, whatever you want, get off my back.
When you say come after you, what do you mean?
They're yelling at you, and they're following you to your car after the game, and it got a little bit wild.
Yeah, and it's stressful for you, but also for the kids. Like, they can't perform at their best with their parents screaming and yelling, even the other kids as well.
And they take their cues from their parents.
That's right.
Absolutely.
YouTube is cracking down on dangerous prank videos. The new site policy for video bans challenges that present an apparent risk of death, yes, and goes further for kids, banning content featuring kids doing challenges with an imminent risk of injury or bodily harm. Boy, absolutely.
Yeah.
Huh?
All in favor of this, because I have a younger sibling and she's glued to YouTube. So if anything can keep her out of harm's way, all for it.
And I think all of
Tell me about this Bird Box, because you know about it, right? That was,
well, yeah, it was a movie with Sandra
Yeah.
Bullock on Netflix where she wore a bandana around her eyes.
And
a lot of people were doing it to try to replicate the movie. But Kierra, you're in our social media world. This isn't just a YouTube thing. This is people are putting Snapchats, they're putting YouTube, they're putting Instagram videos. This crosses all the platforms.
Is this out of the, and pardon the language here, isn't this a little bit out of that Jackass genre? Remember that series, Jackass?
That's right.
They would do the wacko things.
Yeah. It's definitely a resurgence in it, and I'm glad YouTube is taking these measures to protect these kids.
Unfortunately, we're going to have to edit Jimmy's language before this hits air, but that's okay. We'll make that work.
We're not on delay?
No.
We're not on delay.
Not
and a perfect 10 is not enough, some fans think, after UCLA gymnast Caitlin Ohashi delivered an incredible floor routine over the weekend. Not only did she get a perfect 10 in scoring, but she's become an internet darling in the process. Now, she is an amazing story because at a young age, she was an elite gymnast with Simone Biles.
Wow.
Right? And then she was injured for a period of time, and she has rebuilt shoulders from injuries.
In the NFL, if you do that level of after the act sort of machinations, don't they flag you for something like that?
It can be,
But the
15
YouTube
yards.
sensation here,
Well, I mean, that's an incredible talent, isn't it? What a
and
great
she's
story.
just smiling from ear to ear throughout the whole performance. I love it. Even at one point during the performance, her teammates are in the back doing the moves with her. Like,
Really?
You have to love it.
Yeah, well, that was pretty amazing.
Very amazing.
Huh? I mean, that really deserves the Olympic theme music on that one.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm surprised we don't have that queued up.